Have you ever listened to a person, either live or on video, and then purchased something you didn't need, or enrolled into a course or a program that wasn't really a fit for you, and then weeks or days later realized it was a mistake and a waste of money? You may have even blamed the person instead of inquiring what made you make the purchase. People create action not by what they say, but how they say it. Customers, clients, consumers, all of us, firstly, we're more driven by the way an offer is delivered rather than what the offer is. The tonality, the cadence, the confidence are what we physiologically buy into before the product itself. You could be wanting to be the best marketer, health and wellness practitioner, consultant, salesperson, web developer, educator, financial trader, course creator or coach, or even someone leading a mastermind group. If you lack the ability to powerfully communicate what you do and respond spontaneously in a way which enrolls and engages people, you're no better off than words which are offered in a Google search or AI. If you are not someone who cannot confidently, impromptually, and creatively handle a discovery or onboarding call which goes off script, and I love taking people off script, money and opportunity is being left on the table. If you're someone who creates their content using AI and then gets invited to speak about it in a conversation, a podcast, or on stage, not only are you leaving money on the table, you will quickly be called out as a fraud. A product is the short game. The evolutionary ability to communicate the product is where the long game is. Those who have more are those who are able to better convey the value they offer, what they do, and what they want. From convincing friends to go for dinner, through to reaching out to collaborate with someone to whom you could add value, all the way to signing up that client who can change your life. It's more about how you say things over what you say. How many times have we heard people say, so many people have told me this before, so I understand exactly what you're saying, but I wasn't willing to commit until now. You put it in such a great way, so let's do it. Where do I sign? What that person is saying is that you made them feel comfortable to choose you. And that comfort came from the way you communicated to them. Even though I was in business for many years, generating 7 figures in the construction industry, I never understood the power of engaging communication. Until my wedding day. It was many, many moons ago where I paid over $5,000 to have my wedding filmed. And despite the 12 years which have gone by, I never bothered to retrieve the footage. Why? My speech was so terrible that to this day, I still cringe with embarrassment just thinking about it. Also to this day, we have no video memories of our wedding. Nothing for my daughter to watch back on in the future. That's the personal cost of terrible communication for me. However, the embarrassment wasn't all that bad. It fueled a strong motivation within me, driving a commitment to never again find myself uncomfortable with a microphone in hand and nothing to say. So what I did is joined a speaking club and immediately committed myself to entering speaking competitions. Very quickly, I actually realized I was a great speaker because in my first competition, I won. I then went on to win through 3 more stages, finding myself in a state contest. Little did I know at the time that there was another massive cost, my business. By learning to communicate better, it greatly improved my company. Sales increased. I negotiated powerfully and confidently. And above all that, I was able to grow and enroll my team of employees, which attracted great talent that grew the company and allowed me to expand into other ventures. Ventures which I'm part of still today. I exited the construction industry a few years ago and then realized that to do what I wanted to do, I had to learn how to speak on camera. Again, I was embarrassed with how I presented because speaking to a camera is very, very different to speaking to real life people. In 2023, I relearnt and practiced by committing to make a video every single day for a whole year. And then looking back on my progress, the difference is huge. However, what was not obviously identifiable was how much more confident and sure of myself I became off camera. The self-assurance transferred into all other areas of life. And from there, I began volunteering, teaching teens to improve their public speaking and leadership skills. And then over the many years, I watched them grow from shy and timid communicators to powerful young adults. I also worked with many young business owners and entrepreneurs from across many different industries on their delivery and their vocal variety skills, which in turn increased their confidence, their connection, and their currency. I've come to appreciate the profound impact of effective communication, because after all, it is the thing that connects us all together, regardless of our age, our profession, our background. The ability to articulate ideas and connect with others and express yourself clearly is invaluable. In an age of AI and tech, I'm observing people get lazier, preferring to outsource communication to non-human entities. However, I'm finding that eventually those people get found out because there comes a time where every interaction, both personal and professional, leads to a humanistic interaction, the pointy end of things. I encourage those who I work with who have online businesses to ask the client they have just secured one simple question: why did you go with us? And the response, well, it's almost always along the lines of, because I could have a conversation with you. I was able to talk about what I wanted, tell you my concerns, and you were able to engage me in a conversation by offering your solutions which were tailored to my needs in a very confident and comfortable manner. So it just felt right to go with you. In a nutshell, they humanized the interaction, which was important to get the client over the line. So if you find yourself following a script and having trouble answering impromptu questions, lacking linguistic range or lack of flow, what opportunities are you not receiving? Are you not knowing when to increase the cadence to stimulate energy and then slow things down to emphasize an important point? Or you may sound monotonal, a surefire way to have people switch off and think about what is for lunch. Or you find yourself using lots of filler words like, yeah, so, you know what I mean? If you are, how do you think that is making you sound to a listener, a prospect? It's more than just being professional. It's about communicating through your own authenticity, getting people to lean into a conversation and then energetically shift them into the value you are offering. Soon, I'm going off on holidays, taking a 12-day cruise in the South Pacific. So when I get back in the second week of April, we're going to be starting a community page on school, which in a very fun and interactive way addresses all of these things and much, much more. One thing about me is that I like to keep it fun and simple because it's how we learn best. Another thing is that I believe in radical accountability. It's from the world I came from because it's how we grow through challenges and discomforts. If you're interested in being part of a community that sets linguistic missions which must be completed in order for you to stay in the group, show your interest by commenting untwisting twisted tongues in the comment section. Until then, stay tuned because Until I depart on my cruise, I will be sharing lots of value in the feed. I'm interested to hear any thoughts, feedback, or questions in the comments section. Thank you, and have a great day.